Hi guys, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get this pretty pink look perfect for Valentine's Day, and I'll also show you some tips on how to get your skin to be super glowy to make that highlight pop. And if you want to know how I did it, then just keep watching. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to show you everything I did before I started the eye look. I'm traditional in a way that I do my skin makeup first, and then I kind of finish up at the end, whereas I know like a lot of makeup artists now like to do their eyes first. So whatever you want to do, really quick, I just want to show you what I did so that you know how I got to where I was when I started my eye makeup. And I do have videos already showing how I contour and highlight and all of that. So if you want to know more, I can definitely go in more detail in another video. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I've had this palette for a while now and I love it. I love the packaging. I love all the colors inside. So I'm going to be using just this palette for this eye look today. Starting out, I'm going to start with the color Tempera. And it's a really pretty like light peach color. It kind of has like a highlight effect to it, so I like to put that on the brow bone. And then after that, I'm going to take the color Warm Taupe, and I really love this very neutral color to use as a base for my eyeshadows. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into where I want the crease to be. And I know I don't actually have a crease there. I have like very Asian eyes with the sakapur, as we like to say it in Korean. But yeah, so I don't have like a real crease, but I just put it where I'm basically making my own crease, if that makes sense. If you have a crease right there, then you can go ahead and follow your natural eye shape. And if you do, lucky, that makes this look so much easier. But I'm going to go ahead and blend, and pretty much every time you see me use this white blending brush, I got it from Sephora, by the way. I don't really have any color on it. I'm just going to use it to blend out all my colors seamlessly. And if you are having trouble blending your colors without it looking muddy, I would definitely recommend using a clean brush to blend out your colors instead of always going back in with the same brush that you use to apply the eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the color Bone Fresco, I think that's how you say it. It's like a pale pink, and I really like to put this with the Warm Taupe to kind of blend it together to create like a transition color for my pinks. And then I'm going to use the color Love Letter, which is a very like magenta hot pink, and I'm going to use this with a very small bristle brush, which makes it more precise. I'm going to go ahead and define my fake crease that I'm making here. It honestly just comes with practice. Like, I still wouldn't consider myself like an expert by any means at this cut crease look, but I've been having a lot of fun playing around with it. So if you don't have like a real crease like me, you honestly just have to practice and see like what looks good on you. So where I make my fake crease is right above, like when I look into the mirror, I don't want it to show too much of the lid color, if that makes sense. And I also think that the bigger lashes you use, the higher up you can make your crease. You can see before I put my lashes on, it looks a little crazy, but just trust that once you have your lashes and everything and the eyeliner, it'll all come together, even if you don't have a real crease. And then again, I spent a ton of time blending, which I think is the real secret to a cut crease, especially if you have an eye shape like me. You just have to make everything blend together really well, and then you can kind of pull off an illusion of one. So I went in with the color Venetian Red to kind of define the outer corners, and I wanted this to be very like pink and rosy, you know, perfect for Valentine's Day. So I used several shades of reds. I like to keep the outer corners more defined, but I do like to bring the color in a little bit to the inside just so everything blends really well. You're gonna know when you're done blending, when you feel like your arm is gonna fall off because it's really tired and your eyelids are like kind of hurting because you're just blending for so long. So yeah, that's how you know when you're done blending. I did go in several times with adding more color and then blending and adding more color. Once I was happy with my gradient, I went in with the concealer. I used a Tarte Shape Tape, and I used a small, I believe this is a lip brush from e.l.f. But I like how it makes the concealer very defined, if that makes sense. You don't want to use a fluffy brush for this, or else you can't get that nice crisp line. And like I've mentioned a million times before, I don't have a real crease, so it is just going to take practice to know how to draw on the concealer for your fake eyelid. And this took me forever, going back and forth between putting more concealer on and then making it higher and then evening out the lines. So just be patient with it. And I found that when I kind of like stretch my eyelid out, it makes it easier to get a more defined line, because it would have driven me crazy if the line wasn't straight and crisp. But yeah, so just practice. And then once you get your crease nice and even, you're going to want to take that Venetian Red color with a very small brush, and this just helps make the crease pop even more. Once I was happy with the shape, I went in with the color Primavera, and I love this palette because the colors are very blendable and it's very pigmented. But the thing is, like, eyeshadow is very soft, so I went in with a soft brush, or else you're going to use a lot of product. So I put that color all over my lids, went back and forth with the blending. Trust me when I say this took forever. I went in with red ochre, whatever, the dark brick red color with a small brush, and I kind of added that to my crease blending. So just blend until you're happy with it. And yeah, I blended for a long time. Then once I was done with that, I brushed off my excess baking powder, and then I went in with Venetian Red and red ochre on the bottom lash line with a small brush. And I like to keep the inner corners pretty light, so I started with the outer corner and blended in. Then I did my eyeliner. I used the NYX Skinny black liquid eyeliner. I almost said liquid lipsticks, whoops. Black liquid eyeliner, and yeah, I'm just doing like a typical winged eyeliner look. Once I got my eyeliner in place, I decided to blend out my lid color a little bit more. Then to add a little extra pop, I took the color Vermeer and I put that into my inner corners just to give it like an extra little highlight. After I was happy with my eye look, I put on lashes. These are number 7 Samantha by Huda Beauty. And just a tip, if you're having trouble with putting on lashes, tweezers can really help get the corners in there, because I know that's like the first place where your eyelashes to kind of start to peel. And then make sure you wait for the glue to be tacky before you apply it. After that, I used a combination of lip colors. Let me see. My go-to nudes at the moment are Mauve for the outer definition lip liner. I like to put pale pink in the center to kind of contour it. I also really love Subculture from MAC. That is another go-to nude for me. And then after that, I put on Buxom Pink Champagne lip gloss on top to kind of blend everything together. Apply mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I did use an like a lash primer on the bottom lash line, but trying to do this mascara on camera, after I was done with the video, I realized I missed a lot of spots with mascara, so next time I'll probably do this part off camera. But yeah, so apply mascara liberally, and then I finished off with some blush from NARS. I believe the color is Orgasm. And then I'm gonna do my highlight, and I used Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit. So here's the secret to making your highlight pop. First, I use the color Bubbly. I love Bubbly or Dripping in Gold because it gives a really pretty natural highlight. And then once I'm done with that, if you want like a blinding look, you're going to spray your brush with some Fix Plus from MAC, or if you don't have that, any setting spray will do, or honestly, even water will probably work. I haven't tried it with water, but in a pinch, it probably would work. Then go in with Sunburst or a similar highlighter that is even lighter than the first highlighter that you used. Wait for your brush to dry just a little bit, just so you don't get your highlighters all wet. And then when you reapply on top of that, it will be blinding hunty. Like, literally, my cheekbones are glow in the dark. That's how highlighted I am. So if you want to look like a glazed donut, that is how you do it. And because it's Valentine's Day and you're probably going to be wearing something sexy, for the finishing touches, you can put highlighter on your cheekbone, or not your cheekbones, your, what the fuck is this called? Or décolletage or whatever, however you say it. After that, you just change and you are ready for your special night. Alright guys, and that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed the look. If you did, please don't forget to comment down below and to like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And follow me on Instagram at JasmineDiamondX. And that's it. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, I will see you next time.